gentlemen. I brought you here for an important meeting. Get around. We recently got a transmission from Cyberstan. It shows these vile, fallen creatures on divers. I can't have this happen. This is unacceptable. We need to get rid of it. We need to eradicate it. We need something. Science. Do you have anything?
Mr. President, with all due respect, the likelihood of these things escaping Cyberstan at all is highly improbable. There's no supply routes to that planet. I would like to know a bit more about what these things are. And in order to do so, I may need to get my hands on one of them.
Are you joking? You're joking, right? You're risking
quite the contrary.
People's lives if you do so. Especially your team, your scientists. We don't even know what these things are capable of. We've only seen footage of what they're capable of. What if they get in the wrong hands? Your scientists are not combatant ready.
Unity, we've been doing experiments on our Helldivers for quite some time now. You see, we've had many big breakthroughs as a result.
Yeah, where's that got you?
Winning the war. I have this overwhelming suspicion that there's someone on Cyberstan that are controlling these individuals. And the only way to figure that...
Is this person an automaton, or are you saying he's one of us?
I believe, based off of the likelihood and the results of what we saw, that is there's a high probability that it is very much a Helldiver that has gone rogue. A dissident Helldiver.
Any groups that we know?
Any groups of that we know? Well, there was that attack numerous months ago when the automatons, excuse my language, reclaimed an entire sector, including Cyberstan. All of those ships were very much damaged in action.
Except for that one ship, the one that had that SOS signal, right?
Yes, that one. What was it called again?
Oh.
It's not important right now. My point is this. Something must have happened that very much is causing these divers to go rogue.
Oh.
What are you looking at me for? You got rambling?
Well, I would like to know your scientific inquiries in terms of how the defense was when Cyberstan attacked. Do you have any reports?
What, on the battle there?
Yes.
Countless. I mean, shit. I've sent countless ships down there. Half of them made it to the planet, other half shot out of the sky before they even made it to orbit. So can I please ask why we are worried about these fallen and not what army they have shooting entire destroyers out of orbit?
Well, defense, there's a increasing concern that whoever is manipulating these creatures are replicating them at an alarming rate. I noticed, based off of recent track records, that the automatons on Cyberstan have been acting a little different compared to the other automatons that we usually face. I've noticed a very large fluctuation, I should say, in terms of power usage as well. Something is going on there. And I very much believe that this person, whoever it may be, is in complete control of it. In other words, to put it simply in blatant terms for you, I believe we have one individual that may, or a group of individuals, how we don't even know, that are taking divers and forcing them and converting them into whatever these things are, and then controlling them remotely.
And kill them all. What you just explained is an anthill.
While I may have explained an anthill here, the reality here is we need to study these things. We need to figure out what makes them tick.
Why would we study them?
In order to shut them down.
Excuse my interrupting. Are you saying human testing right now?
I'm saying these are not human anymore, my friend. These are very much automaton in nature.
This is the ministry you asked for a plan.
We need to get our hands on one, Mr. President.
You got
You don't
something
know
to
if they're still
suggest?
human or not. There still are men.
We bomb them. It's cleaned up your
You can't
house
just do
also.
experiments willy-nilly
It
over
would make my
like
life
just
a
a
little
simple
easier,
hunch.
however, covering that up would also be more of a pain in the ass as well.
The reality of it, my friend, is that in order to figure out what our enemy is, we must get our hands on one in the first place.
Valid point.
The same way that we did with the automatons.
Have you not seen the footage?
I've seen the footage left.
There,
entire planet.
Yes?
your men, your scientists, are not
That's
eligible
true.
of any worthy
Calling
of
his ass would be
defense.
way
They can't protect
more
themselves.
hassle than
That is not my job.
Let alone
That is
the
his
fucking
job.
troops that have been killed by these things.
Problem is, I don't want
This
you
is
to
a
go
factual
What
back
do
statement.
you think they have compared
Remember
to
what happened
fucking them?
back in Meridia?
The reality of this is we very much need to figure out the best course of action for this. We need to figure out our enemy, to say the least. It's the only way to shut
Where are we
them.
gonna get one, huh?
I don't
Fucking
know where
relay
we'll get one.
was closed off
Dang,
by
this
Mr.
person.
Defense over there.
Oh, I'm so sorry I closed a relay because some dumb fuck's playing with other toys and getting me information on the planet. I have countless destroyers getting shot out of orbit before I can even see the damn planet.
I want you to understand,
A fucking relay when I don't even know what the hell's down there.
they completely slipped under our radar when they left defense. We had no ability to detect them in the first place. So blaming me is not your best course of action. I see your point. Unfortunately, like I said before, my hands are entirely tied. In order to get the information you need, I need information.
Information?
You may send your men down. In order to get you even to that planet, we have to do so much. We have to completely figure out a way to stop their orbital cannons from shooting us down in the first place. We've been sending hell bombs at them, and that seems to be working.
Hell bombs. I have a permanent solution, and you want to keep playing with them, keep toying with them until they get something even bigger and badder, until I get shot out of the fucking sky myself. As I was saying, you will... Excuse me, I need to check up on something.
What seems to be his problem?
Wait. I'm sorry,
I
but
have no clue. Was that
so
another?
important that
Oh, it's another diver.
Is that another fight?
Who invited somebody?
That?
I didn't invite. What is
That's
that?
not a diver.
What
That's not a
the?
diver. What in the?
What is that?
How curious.
Oh, you shut your rat mouth.
I must see this myself.
Of course you will.
What is
What in
this?
the-
Pecurious.
What in the?
What is this creature?
Oh.
As I knew what science was going to say, I went ahead and risked my
Oh,
own
that's
life.
vile.
And now I've lost 6 men.
What the?
Oh, you managed to get your hands on one. Hello there.
I work and medical fields and surgeries and everything medical related. This is inhumane.
Defense, did you get this one for me?
Give us a forward token to getting me and my soldiers back on the planet.
Well, how thoughtful of you. Diver, are you with us?
Obviously not. They just killed another one of my soldiers.
Well, you were manhandling them. Of course they would kill one of your soldiers.
Yeah, you should have saw it as soon as we landed the ship. I watched as two of my hands got decapitated. You're the one that lunged at two of my men first. We didn't even make a foot on it before you lunged at us.
Is that one of my clothes?
Surprised you can even talk right now.
Unity, let me borrow one of your stims real quick.
Yeah, here.
Thank you. Here, Diver.
I'm good.
Seems so.
That may help a little bit with the pain.
Could you believe this?
Other than the amount of insides that are currently outside.
Burning one here. Says how is that the only one? You're really true.
I know I signed up for medical.
How do I put this gently without...
But this...
I'm talking about wrangling.
I don't know exactly what happened to you on that planet, but what I can say in my scientific opinion here is that you should technically not be alive right now.
You're not. You're automaton.
No, I'm not.
What's that?
My arm
Diver,
is...
Automaton?
Diver.
Yeah?
Diver, do you recognize this man?
God.
Sir, reporting for duty.
I'll be damned.
Oh.
At ease. Well, still doesn't change the fact that this one here has killed 6 of my troopers. With or without being sane. They should have stand
I thought it
down when
was
they saw
5.
my logo.
And what though? We've never had anything like this in over 100
Exactly.
years.
There's many new breakthroughs. Imagine it.
Defense.
Mr. President, imagine an army that can
Think about
withstand and survive death.
Take him back to that planet. Find those cannons
I
and
just
shoot our ships
suggest
down.
we augment our divers.
Or little bombs, if you will.
And
We already augment our divers by brainwashing them based off of your order.
To this?
Let me try something.
Take the chip.
Let him go. Let him go. I will. Here. There we go. Well, it looks like the problem is solved.
You are way
That's right.
sick.
Alan? Defense, what are you doing?
Hey, back off.
Oh, what are you doing? Let go of me. Let go of me.
Hey, that...
Defense?
What are you doing?
Defense!
Defense. A little bit of democracy. This is for my 6 soldiers.
I'm just saying, if that gets out of hands in your labs...
Well, there's nothing that's able to kill us now, as they're deceased, I should say. But it does show, Mr. President, that this chip, whatever it contains on it, whatever code is on there, is very much keeping these fallen alive. Even after sustaining critical injuries.
Take it to your lab. Do tests on it. Report everything to me immediately. No delay.
Yes, sir. Let's grab this body. Come here.
Science.
A heavy one.
Science.
Yes, Mr. President.
You are all dismissed.
Thank you, Mr. President. I hear something.
I found him for you.
Who's that?